Hey everybody, good Sunday afternoon. Today's date is no other than January 3rd. It's a Sunday afternoon. Hello, hi, how are you? This is from by the Associated Press. Washington, it says, what's the title of this? Pelosi, it says. Pelosi narrowly reelected speaker faces difficult 2 years. I don't know what's so difficult when you're, and that's a guaranteed. I think they get about 250,000 a year. I don't know what's so difficult having a job like that, but especially if she's guaranteed 2 years. But that's neither here nor there. Let me just read along, and I'll have a little bit to say. Nothing too harsh. Nancy Pelosi was narrowly reelected Sunday as Speaker, giving her the reins of Democrats' slender House majority as she and President-elect Joe Biden set challenging course of producing legislation to tackle the pandemic, reviving the economy, address other party priorities. We accept the responsibility as daunting and demanding as any that previous generations of leadership have faced. The California Democrat today, the California Democrat told the chamber as she accepted a fresh 2-year term in her post, perhaps her last, citing the 350,000 Americans who've died from COVID and the millions who've lost jobs and livelihoods. She won a standing ovation when she said, "Our most urgent priority will continue to be defeating the coronavirus, and defeat it we will." Well, that sounds nice, but if you read my previous article, it's not just about the coronavirus, okay? Anyway, it may be a priority, but they got other things in mind, like eliminating mother and father, like really important stuff. Yet even before House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, Republican California, ceremonially handed her Speaker gavel, a normally genial moment, he provided a stark reminder of the partisanship divide coloring Congress. Well, that's nice. McCarthy accused Pelosi of, over the past 2 years, leading the least productive Congress in nearly 50 years, and said there was a clear message in the last November's election when the Republicans gained seats by defeating a dozen Democratic incumbents. It was a wake-up call, he said. The question I asked of the majority, were you listening? These are assertions that Democrats strongly dispute, saying it's Republicans, especially in the GOP-led Senate, who've blocked progress on the pandemic aid and other issues. Pelosi, who has led her party in the House since 2003 and is the only woman to be the Speaker, received 216 votes up to 209. For McCarthy, that's not yet. She won it real narrowly. For McCarthy, who again will be the chamber's minority leader, it was the first vote of the new Congress, which convened Sunday with COVID-19 guidelines requiring testing and facing coverings for lawmakers. There was a widespread mask wearing and far fewer legislations and guests in the chamber than usual, an unimaginable tableau when the House Congress commenced 2 years before the pandemic struck. Pelosi election came 17 days before Biden is inaugurated. Yet rather than a fresh start for him and Pelosi, there are issues that undercurrents that will carry over from the President Donald Trump tempestuous administration. Though Congress enacted and Trump finally signed a $900 billion COVID relief bill package, late last month, Biden and many Democrats say they consider that measure a down payment. They say more aid is needed to bolster efforts of vaccinate the public, curb the virus, and restore jobs and businesses long lost to the pandemic. Biden's priorities also include efforts on healthcare and the environment. And I'm kind of done reading. All right, I think I read enough. So, congratulations to you Republicans you Democrats who wanted to see, that same face consistently. Your government officials have truly nominated, Nancy Pelosi. I don't know what her age is. Let's see what her age is, folks. She was born in... I don't know. What is her age? She's 80 years old. Okay, congratulations. We have the House of Senior Citizens. We have an 80-year-old who's the House Speaker. We have a 78-year-old who will be the President of the United States. And, that's just fantastic. That's just fantastic, people. So, I wish you all the best, especially being the fact that she wanted to, before she even got elected, her first duty, her first time in the year, her first day of the year, she said that she wanted to eliminate mother and father on the floor. I don't know what kind of... Does she have a mother and father? Does she really believe in that? I don't get it. Like, what is the purpose of that? Does she talk to people? Do people talk to her and say, "Hey, Pelosi, why do you want to eliminate mother and father on the House of Representatives floor? What's wrong with mom and dad? How come it just can't be a bipartisan type of thing? Why do you have to be so progressive in eliminating that?" Well, that was one of her first duties. So mark my words, in her 2-year term as being the House of Representatives, she will pull that off, because that's going to be one of her major requests, obviously. And obviously there was 200 and something people that said, "Hey, let's go for it. I don't care." And I guess that's where we're at. It's pretty fascinating. But just between Pelosi and Biden, they have over 150 years of experience in this world, just for two people. It's really amazing. I don't know, is it me, or could these people just be out of touch, though? I thought, like, for example, don't you're supposed to retire at, 55? You're able to collect Social Security at 65? What is this, work until you're 78 and 80 or 90? Is this something where eventually we're all just going to be moving to? I don't know. Or maybe we're just going to move to a socialist type of government where they're just going to keep... I don't really understand what's going on, y'all. But what I do know is that this is who we have. This is who you have to work with. I do believe in bipartisanship. I do believe in working together. I'm not necessarily one of those people that's going to go all crazy in. I like politics. I like to watch these little debates and different things like that. But I got to tell you, the Democrats are way out of touch. And when you come against my family and you tell me, well, if I got to go to a place, it's kind of weird. I'll put it to you like this. If I have to go to a place, right, and that place says, "Hey, you can't be a father here, and she cannot be a mother," I would say, Oh, really? And I would probably turn around and leave. Because obviously I'm not welcome there, because all I know to be is a father. And if you tell me that fathers don't exist, I don't understand it. So in other words, even in the Bible it says that for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. I mean, it's in the Bible. Son is in the Bible. So now here it is. I understand the separation of church and state, but you're really going off the limb. You're like, okay, you know what? We don't even want to put son in here. We don't believe that. And maybe that's what this is about. You have, for the first time, I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm going to leave it here. For the first time in history, we have, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. So I want y'all to chew on that. I would definitely say mothers, go to your daughters, hug them, and fathers, go to your sons, and all that good stuff, man. We're in a very weird time, in a weird world, but most importantly, keep God first. Keep on acknowledging him, and the word says that he will direct your path. And as long as you put him first in the things that you may not be certain of, I'm sure you will find clarity in the midst of confusion when you put God first. Thank you, God bless you, and peace.